Hi, this is Scott Troutt with the Troutt Law Firm, and today I want to talk about child support. I know it's a tense and awkward subject, but I think that there have been some changes lately that people need to be made aware of. First, the document that controls, or rather the order that controls, child support in the state of Arkansas is known as Arkansas Administrative Order 10. It sets out various guidelines to determine what a person's income is and therefore to determine what they're supposed to pay in child support. Now, for most of my legal career, Administrative Order 10 has been basically the same. It was a matter of looking at somebody's net income and then determining child support only from the paying party. That changed in July of 2020 when the Arkansas Supreme Court announced new rules under Administrative Order 10 that, amongst other things, would consider child support from a gross income perspective and would take into account the custodial parent's income as well. The new rules bring Arkansas in line with most other states in how it calculates child support. However, it is a pretty big change from the way that we have calculated child support in the past. So much so that part of the statute that requested this change be made to the Supreme Court also provided the ability for anybody who currently pays child support to present themselves to the court and ask for their child support to be recalculated based upon the new requirements. And rather than turn this video into what amounts to a PowerPoint presentation of how exactly one would calculate child support, I'm going to give a brief example and hopefully it'll help people understand a little bit of whether or not this rule change affects them. So under the old system, you would take a person's net income and determine the child support. Under Administrative 10, net income is defined as one's income minus federal and state taxes, Medicare, Social Security, and payments for health insurance for a minor child. Once you had that particular number, you would then go to the child support chart. As exemplified here, you would find, rounded down, the nearest amount that somebody earned, and you would pick the number according to what that person's net income was. If you pay child support or receive child support, you're already aware that this particular system led to a lot of arguments about what constitutes a deduction that's allowable under our net income rules. The net income requirement was also just irritating to calculate, particularly if somebody did not bring home a regular paycheck. Now, Arkansas looks at a person's gross income. That may sound worse, and it is a higher number generally, but they've shifted the charts to account for that. They've also determined that it would be best to consider both parties' income whenever you're determining how much child support should be paid. The calculation for combined income can be roughly translated to this formula. However, there's no reason to do that by hand because Arkansas, mercifully, has provided everybody with a child support worksheet that you can just use instead. This child support worksheet is a fillable form, and it allows for deductions as specifically set forth in Administrative Order 10. In the vast majority of cases, the specifically enumerated deductions are going to be the only ones that are actually going to be at issue in a case. There are other things that can be considered to increase or decrease, i.e. deviate from the presumed child support amount that you find in the chart, but it's fairly rare that these factors will actually matter in a particular case. So if you are currently ordered to pay child support and have not had your child support reanalyzed since July 1st of 2020, please give the Troutt Law Firm a call.